Find the value of length, x. Label points A, B, C and D. Let angle B, A or C equals θ, which equals to angle C, A, D. From triangle A, B, C. Use cosine rule. The square of line B, C equals the sum of the square of line A, B and the square of line A, C minus 2 times the product of line A, B and line A, C times cosine θ. Substitute values and we obtained an equation as shown on the screen. Simplify it to have that 100 equals the sum of 36 and the square of x minus 12 times the product of x and cosine θ. Solve for cosine θ. It implies that cosine θ equals the sum of 36 and the square of x minus 100, all divided by 12 times x. We call it equation 1. Consider triangle C, A, D. Use cosine rule. The square of line C, D equals the sum of the square of line AC and the square of line AB minus 2 times the product of line A or C and line AB times cosine θ. Substitute values and we obtained an equation as shown on the screen. Simplify it to have that 100 equals the sum of the square of x and 324 minus the product of 36 and x times cosine θ. Solve for cosine θ. Cosine θ equals the sum of the square of x and 324 minus 100, all divided by 36 times x. We call it equation 2. Equate equation 1 and equation 2 to obtain a new equation in x as shown on the screen. Simplify this new equation and we have that the square of x minus 64, all divided by 12 times x equals the sum of the square of x and 224, all divided by 36 times x. Cross multiply. Simplify the result of the cross multiplication. We have that the product of 3 and the square of x minus 64 equals the sum of the square of x plus 224. Open bracket so that 3 times the square of x minus 192 equals the sum of the square of x and 224. Combine like terms and simplify. We have that 2 times the square of x equals 416. Divide the equation by 2. It implies that the square of x equals half of 416, which equals to 208. Take the square root of the equation. We have that x equals plus or minus the square root of 208, which equals plus or minus the product of 4 and the square root of 13. It follows that x is not equals to the product of -4 and the square root of 13 as length measuration has no negative value. Therefore, x equals the product of 4 and the square root of 13 in units.